Hey there, guys. My name is Connor, and I'm coming to you today with my week 10 project, in which case I was supposed to make a little web page with a Bootstrap styled table representing just data of my choice, and then make a Bootstrap styled form that allows any user to add a new row um, to the table when clicking the submit button. So, you can see my index file here. I have it linked to Bootstrap 5 from the CDN. I created a table, and I'll show you on the web page in a second. With the dark theme, we have our head and body. Here is where we will be able to dynamically add rows via JavaScript. Um, Bootstrap styled form for new user input data. Um, and then again, JavaScript button from the CDN. Over here, you can see my JavaScript. We have our const button, which is a reference to the submit button from the DOM. This right here is added towards the end. It's just a counter variable to keep track of the number of the rows in descending order on the web page. Um, we have an event listener so that when a button is clicked, a particular function will run, and this just helps prevent um, the default form submission so the page doesn't keep reloading and it doesn't keep resetting, and it'll actually show our descending submissions. These are the values from each input field on the form. So we have a first name, last name, favorite color. This variable here creates a new table row element every time that we input data. Um, this creates table data to form a row number and set its content, adding the number cell to the new row every time. So starting off at 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, which here is the initial variable counter, and right here is the incrementer. So incrementing the row number so the next entry is added correctly. Um, do, do, do. So new table data for the row number, new table data for the first name, last name, and favorite color. So it sets text and appends the row. Then over here we append the completed row. So these are three sections that'll go left to right. And it'll show that table body in the DOM. And then here, this clears out the form inputs after adding the row values. So let me change my screen share over to right here, where we can just kind of play around with it. So right here at the top is kind of where you can see the table class, the dark theme, and the input data. So we have the number of row or the number of input data, first name, last name, and favorite color. So for example, I'm going to put my first name, my last name. Let's say my favorite color is green. Then we submit it, boom, 0, first name, last name, green. And I can just start putting in shenanigans. Um, Now we're at 1. It has this information and it clears the um, inputs, the input forms. And if I keep submitting, you're going to see that counter tick and the information is cleared every time. So that is my project. Thank you guys so much for watching.